Okay, welcome to my very first video that I've ever recorded and actually put on the internet, all that good stuff on YouTube especially. I was just looking through Fox News's videos for stuff about politics, and apparently there was a Republican debate this past Monday. Today is Monday actually, September 19th. So it must have been last Monday. Apparently a young kid stepped up and asked a question, and they're just all, the Fox News people are just drooling over this question. So I'm going to show it to you first, and then I want to talk about it a little bit. So here we go.
Full took center stage Monday night in the latest GOP debate, but a 17-year-old from California stole their spotlight with this question.
Hi, my name is Tyler Hensley. I'm from Napa, California. Well, first of all, thank you guys for coming out tonight. My question is, out of every dollar that I earn, how much do you think that I deserve to keep?
An excellent question.
An excellent question indeed. Now, I am the last person in the world to want to always have my first reaction be to, kill the messenger, question the messenger, but I have a really hard time understanding how there could possibly be a Tea Party teen. I saw a lot of footage of tea parties out there, and the only teens I saw there were babysitting kids because their parents, had to bring them with them. And I didn't see too many of them either. But let's get by that. An excellent question. It's well worded, right? And it's completely loaded with an agenda, but that's okay, because an intelligent debater could answer that question. Apparently, John Huntsman got the question directed at him first, and he kind of deflected it, and nobody else really answered it, apparently. At least that's according to the rest of the video, which I'll spare you. The answer to his question, especially based on his agenda bias at the beginning of it, is 100%. You should be allowed to keep 100%. That's what I think. Now, the question is, what are you going to spend it on? Would you like to have safe highways to get to and from that job that you have? Oh, well, what, you want them for free? Doesn't really work that way, does it? How about the rest of that paycheck that you earn? Would you like to know that you're not going to eat tainted meat or drink tainted milk? You gotta pay a little bit for that too. Sorry to tell you. And what's that? You actually want police on the streets making sure that you don't get robbed of that dollar that you earned. Guess what? That costs something too, son. You can make arguments about how to spend these monies more efficiently, but this kid later on in the interview, he seems to think that based on whatever number that person gives, you'll be able to tell a whole lot about them. Now, all I hear there is if he says it's anything less than 100%, he's a tax and spend liberal pinko or something, which just isn't the case. So a loaded agenda-driven question, but when you take a nice big deep breath, you just answer the question. The question is very simple, and it's a very simple answer, 100%. Now, what are you going to do with it? What's that? You want to go to work? Well, you might want to buy some gas, right? Or you want that free too? You see, his question was an easy one to answer, but none of those Republicans up there wanted to answer it honestly. And they certainly didn't want to tell the lie that it's 100% for real. They didn't just want to say, I think you should get to keep all of it, and then that's it. I mean, it was a ridiculous, thing for them to even ponder. So I'm not even sure what it is that Huntsman said, but he was probably pretty smart to deflect it, because none of those Republicans on that stage, on that particular question, I'm not saying forever, on that particular question could afford to tell the truth. That's just my take. Ducey here thinks it's the most intelligent question ever asked. I'm not sure about that part, but it is a great question because it really put them in a spot. And it puts a thinking person, like myself and hopefully like most of you, on a spot to really try to figure out what is the answer to that question. You got a different one? Go ahead, shoot it. Do a video response if you have it. Like I said, this is my first video, so if you don't do a video to respond to me, I'm not exactly going to go, oh, well, you must not have an idea. Throw it in the comments. It's fine with me. But I really don't think that the answer is anything that that kid really wanted to hear. So that's it.